It may come as no surprise to you that games come generally in boxes, from little bitty boxes like this, all the way up to the big classic monsters like this. When we first got into the game business, we had a couple of criterion for the boxes, for the packaging, because we wanted to come up with just the right box. It had to hold the big deck card games, like Cardboard, Battlefield, Tesla, those kind of card games. And it also had to accommodate our 4x4 pegboards, such as Surakarta and others. And in addition to that, it had to be suitable for shipping so that we could optimize the shipping cost. And in keeping with our general technique here, we had to be sure that we could build it ourselves. And voila, we came up with our standard package. This is what we started calling our small box. And the reason we started calling it the small box is because we decided to come out with our big box. And the big box accommodates larger boards and our new series of board games that are on the Flex board. You'll learn more about that anon. And so that led to two different box sizes here that stacked really well. They shipped in a nice container size, and they work great on a shelf. However, we also had quite a few small card games and dice games and such that didn't really require that much space. And I've always been quite averse to the idea of selling air. I would much rather have a box appropriate to the product in the box rather than having a large box with a lot of nothing in it. So we decided to progress in the other direction, and that's when we came up with this, which we called our half box. It's called the half box because it's half the size of the small box. These stack up very nicely, and they ship very nicely, and so on. We can put a full size, in fact, quite a large deck of cards in here. We can put some dice games in these. They're a really nice little compact box. This is Flash Flood. This is the first game that we're offering in the half box. We've got a few of our card games that have been around for a while that we're going to adopt the small box because it just makes more sense than, again, selling air. And you can see behind me here, I've got a stack of small boxes that represent some of those other products that fit very nicely in the half box. It works very well in that travel game category. So I invite you to watch out for some of these half box games. Remember, don't pay too much for air. Buy the box that fits the product. And whatever you decide to do, be sure to play every day.